Hello everyone. Welcome. The start of PMCI Season 2 is upon us. So excited for this one tonight, guys. As you can see, the slot list for tonight is on the screen right now. We've got Ace of Spades, GR Esports, Dark Esports, Greek Storm, Believe Esports, F29 Reborn, Try Us, Excel Esports, Gucci, Spirit Ghosts, X Prisoners, Clover NA, Saturn Esports, Suix, Supreme, Overnight, and Meta 4. Good to see you guys again. Good to see you. Your host Beans Brigade here. And guys, this is going to be a great one. These are the community stages where we're going to have the next 3 days dedicated to hashing these out for the teams that did not quite get an invited slot. They did get in through the check-in process. We're able to get in, and we do have some pretty good teams on tonight's list. I'll be looking at 3 teams in particular. GR Esports, team that has done pretty well in the past here. I'm expecting a little bit from them. When I say a little bit, I mean a few things. We're looking at X Prisoners. They are affiliated with Execute. Definitely a team that is worthy of our attention, in my opinion, being affiliated with a team like that. Overnight is another team. I've seen them in the LATAM series, some of the LATAM scrims that I covered with GK Esports. They were taking on teams like Alpha 7 heads up and winning some of those fights, although a small percentage of them, granted, because Alpha 7's a really good team, they were still taking those fights. And you know what? I got to give some love to Meta 4 too. I've covered for them in the past, and while they have struggled a little bit in some of the recent top events of the recent events like Titan Series, some of the other ones, I do think this is a great opportunity for them to come back, show what they've got, and maybe really establish themselves with a tournament like this. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it, guys. We do have things starting up right now. We're gonna jump in. Oh, hold on one second, guys. I left my phone on the charger after last time, and let's go ahead and get that plugged in. You can at least go ahead and see the map ahead of us right now, guys. As you can see, you know what? We should probably zoom in a little bit on that. My iPad mini likes to mess with the cropping a little bit, but yes, as you guys can see, map has come, or plane path has come in from the north to south side. Teams are already getting themselves established here, and we're getting ready to watch some fights break out, that's for sure. I've got a close eye on this kill feed. Now, for those of you guys who are curious with the format, there are 48 teams in a 3-group set. The top 5 from each of these groups plus one 6th place team with the highest points out of all groups will advance to the survival stages, the next one. So the survival stages will be next week, 5 matches. It'll be the professional group of 16 teams, the community group of 16 teams, and it will basically go in from there. And we'll go into more about this as the broadcast continues. I'm sure you guys are curious. If you are curious, you want to see the actual breakdown itself, you can join the PMCI Discord server and get your info from that directly. All right, guys, so we do have some action already going on here, and it was Team 7 Believe over here. Gucci going out with them. X Prisoners also in a fight at the moment as well. All right, so it's XP and AXL also fighting. Let's just go see if we can catch the fight in action. This is going to be happening out in Yasnaya. We've also got a 3rd team in the area right now, which teams these other 2 teams definitely need to be aware of. So yes, this is Gucci going at it with X Prisoners right now. I mentioned X Prisoners earlier being affiliated with Execute. And with a team like that being affiliated with them, you're definitely going to have somewhat high expectations here. So let's see how Gucci responds to this right now. You can see X Prisoners are pushing into this compound somewhat, or pushing from the outside. Don't quite have the hardest cover. Meta 4 is in a fight right now with AXL. AXL we've seen with a different fight happening as well. So it looks like they're taking on a fight on more than one front at the moment. AXL is Excel Esports. Those of you guys who are tuning into the broadcast, I appreciate your viewership so much. If you've not already, do me a favor, make sure you hit that like button on the video. Mikey gets crushed there by that member of CVR, Clover NA, and X Prisoners down a member now. You can see their other members are back away a little bit from here. CVR is creeping around trying to get a better angle on this. You see RV over there just got lit up by Crash. Rest of ex-prisoners just holding their ground. CVR, the rest of them are flanking over towards those apartment buildings. Atili! No you! Great to see you! Hope you've been well. Texas, what's going on, brother? Look at this. Chat is already popping in, bringing them good vibes, that good energy. Great to see all you guys, seriously. All right, try us against Believe Esports. We saw that fight happening a little bit earlier. I did move away from that. Let's jump back and just peek at that real quick and see if maybe we can catch some good action here. Yep, and it looks like this is an up-close fight. Try Us has pushed this. And as we come in, they have cleared all but one member of Believe Esports. You see Bonga just threw a nade up there and got a good amount of damage with it. Almost took down Noob. Noob had just a little smidgen of HP left. All right, so Believe is down to just this last member here. Tough way to start the evening, but it's only one match. We do have 5 total maps tonight, so even if you struggle to begin with, you do have an opportunity to come back. You just got to shake it off and come back stronger. All right, CVR getting back into it, resuming this attack. You see 13 of ex-prisoners is down, and my predictions look like they're already going sour. One of them is anyways. Ex-prisoners not going to be able to get over there to get 13 picked up, but I did mention it's 5 maps, so teams can struggle as long as they can adjust and come back stronger. Blaze, what's going on? JP, good to see you guys. I didn't forget to mention F29 in my intro, didn't I? F29 should not be overlooked either. I apologize to you F29 folks. Y'all have actually been looking pretty good lately. All right, Bonga on Try Us. Crash just got knocked over here, and it looks like this is Gucci taking on... that's Clover NA. Clover Esports NA over here. Crash is down. Does have Buzz over here in the other building looking down on him, but let's see. Yeah, these two are not in the same building. This is CVR is going to push up. Oh, Buzz gets a molly thrown right back at him. And you can see ex-prisoners have backed up a little bit and are letting these two teams fully engage one another. Anmal here is by themselves in this building. Has probably the perfect weapon for this, though, with the DBS. And Anmal is going to go and try and get on the roof instead here. And knows that he has his teammates behind him, so that could work out. No, he's actually going to back off of that. Not even going to deal with it. And it looks like Clover Esports NA are shooting through this smoke there that they saw. Winter, what's up? Jerzon, what's up, man? It's been a while since I've seen you. Gucci Flash goes down, so it's... Well, let's see. Is this going to be a push from CVR side? Flash is not going to be able to get picked up. Nice job to Clover NA to push up and... Oh no, Flash did get picked up. Excuse me, just didn't back out of that smoke. Ace gets lit up by Buzz here. See what Sanchez has. Gonna come in and look for another angle as well. Oh man, Sanchez coming in, getting a great angle. Gucci going down one by one. RX tries to get a DBS off. A lone man. And he will get taken out there. That's the first squad wipe of the event here. Nice job to Clover Esports NA getting that quick wipe. All right, moving along now, guys. This you see the blue is on these folks. Let's go check it out and see. I want to see what happened with Men of 4. Now it looks like this is still... these guys are still moving in, trying to find some position. Messing with my map scene right now, or my my iPad that is acting a little funny tonight. All right, let's go check out Ace Esport, or excuse me, Ace of Spades. They're up here getting ready to take on this squad right next to them. It looks like these are the this is Greek Storm is what they're known as. ECOG getting the high ground, looking over top of these folks, and this is a great position to be in. Obviously, it's not the best to go against a full squad, but some nades could be good to throw here. Might be able to get some really good effect out of those. Let's check. ECOG is peeking, and you can see Ace of Spades immediately get those smokes out there. Crispy looking for that angle. All right, and it does look like Ace of Spades maybe trying to back out of this. Let's see. The vehicle's turned around, ready to go. No, they're actually going to keep sending shots that way. Got to give the advantage to Greek Gods here, just having that slightly higher ground, grouped up pretty well. They've got some good hard cover with these ridges. I don't know if this is the best spot to try to push here for Ace of Spades. They do have an opportunity to get out if they wanted to. Let's just have a look at the map real quick, guys. Oop. There we go. As you can see, map is as such, and they are actually right in the middle of zone, so it does make sense why they're staying around here. We've got F29 and GR Esports getting ready to run into each other down to the south central side there, so let's go check that out real quick. I did mention GR Esports in my pregame. 1 HP, Spoosha, what's up, buddy? Gucci Storm, welcome all you folks. I love seeing these new faces in here. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the video if you've not already, and of course, let me know who you're here supporting. All right, so this fight was not happening. I thought these guys were right on top of each other, but it's funny how the map can be a little bit deceiving sometimes. All right, you know what? Let's go check out... Oh, right as I was looking, it looks like Pmci just took out one of these members here. Like some long shots. Actually, no, that's not the fight I was looking for. You know what? Let's check it out here. F29 and Overnight we're going at each other. I mentioned Overnight's a pretty good squad here. One of the Latam squads that I saw having some good battles with Alpha 7 and a few of those other squads like Loops. All right, Joe goes down. Unknown caught the angle through the grass. Got a little bit of some camouflage because of that. All right, here we go. Qin's coming up. Unknown, Nito. They are pushing this. I love it. I love it. I love it. Joe is definitely not in a good position to get picked up. Let's see what Kyo's got here. Has the DBS. The DBS lights him up. Kyo with some good shots through that door. And Overnight are aggressively pushing this right now. Noob and P2 trying to defend this area. You can see Unknown has a high ground above them. P2 gets lit up. Beautiful nade from Kyo. And let's see, Nito's going to come in now with the DBS. Noob's only got a Bison, which I'm not sure is the best weapon for this. Oh, Noob made him pay for it. Nito will get picked up right away. Look how quick Overnight was on getting their teammate grabbed. It could have been game over if they took more than a half second to react to that. So great job to stay at full strength. Definitely could have lost one easily there. Overnight will get that squad wipe. All right, let's go and just see what the map is looking like here, guys. As you can see, we are still in the same area, centered right around the mountains areas, right outside of hospital. Actually, kind of centered around Gatka, but a lot of teams here, they're playing it quite a bit different than we would see in scrimmages. This is a tournament. Every single match matters, and yeah, you can see teams playing that way as a result. Call, Zeus, Durkio, what's going on, guys? Guys, great to see y'all. You know what? Looks like F29 may be taking on a fight over here soon. You see they do have Dark Esports not far away at all. We're just trying to catch some of this action as it goes down. Sorry guys, messing with OBS just for a quick second. All right, so map is getting ready to shift again, guys. Let's have a look. And the map does shift. As you can see, it is going to move up to the north a little bit, and it is going to force a few of these teams currently to start moving inwards, or at least to the northwest. Right now, F29 is taking shots over at Dark Esports. Good shots from Pmci here. All right, here we go. F29, this member was trying to push that. You can see the other Dark Esports members are trying to give Amaret some support here. And Amaret's back is to the rest of the Dark folks, which should help. Here comes S-Power. And this is going to be a good up-close fight here. Tarita, what's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Chris, what up, brother? Glad to see you're playing in these. A lot of nades coming in. Oh, you see Poor goes down, and Dark is doing a great job of adjusting to this. When I saw how aggressively F29 was pushing, I thought that was it for Amaret, but he played it really well. Got out in the open with his back to his team so they could give him plenty of cover. But as of right now, Dark's out in the open. They're taking damage from other teams. The third party is relentless at the moment. You can see GR over there. We got Suix Supreme over there. We got Mena 4 over here. I mean, this is brutal right now. Not an ideal situation to be in if you're either one of these teams. Pmci is the last one from F29 now and is getting fired at by GR Esports. Saturn Esports just took out one of the members of Clover NA. And once we have a chance here, we're going to jump out and go check that out. There we go. Let's see if Pmci's able to make it out of this. That's my question right now. Overnight's in a fight. All right, we're gonna go check out Overnight now, guys. Overnight. Oh, you know what? They're actually rotating, so it doesn't look like it's happening right now here. Yes, as Blaze said, hit that like button. Appreciate you, brother. All right, here we go. Yo, Saturn and CBR, Clover Esports NA, right next to each other. You see these Saturn Esports members are taking shots right now from some of the Overnight members. Oh, Buzz goes down too. Overnight, man, they are feeling it right now. Taking on two different squads while separated with no fear. And these Latam teams, they just kind of play differently. I don't know what it is. Maybe it has something to do with going against some of those pretty good teams in Brazil and Latin America areas, but you guys can see they are playing with some swagger right now. Definitely playing with some confidence. All right, Darwin gets a knock on Kyo. Kyo let himself get a little too far out there on this push and is down, but gets him immediately into cover. Now, as you can see, CBR, they had a member knocked, but they're back up to full strength here. Overnight is kind of in a precarious position. They don't have their full squad. Unknown is only in the distance, helping as they can from there. You see Crush comes out and attacks, tries to hit him while they're still trying to prepare for this push. Kyo's going to back off, heal up real quick. Nades coming up top. Did do some damage to Crash and Sekhmet. Let's see what Buzz has got here. Nade is cooked and ready to throw. And Overnight is coming in hot. Buzz getting hit hard from the distance. You see, they want to make this push. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, Buzz is down. What's Sekhmet got for him? He gets... Oh! It was 2 out of 3 of them knocked, but look at that. They were literally at a numbers disadvantage, but they still came out on top. And that just shows you the confidence that Overnight is playing with right now. All right, that's a good squad wipe. We're down to 11 teams now, 35 people left overall. And let's go have a look at the map, ladies and gentlemen, show you guys what that is looking like currently. You see the next zone is centered right on Hospital, essentially, just outside Hospital. And that should lead to some interesting action without a doubt. Let's go check it out. It looks like some teams are already full sending it out there. Ooh, GR Esports comes over here and they run directly into Greek Storm. GR Esports hurt right now. Alien and Bonix are the last ones. Bonix was not with his team and it's just going to stay low. And that's how it can be sometimes. It definitely can be a chaotic process of this when you're trying to rotate in these smaller circles. We've just seen a good example of it right there. Saturn Esports now sending shots over towards Greek Storm. You see Team 16, Sui Supreme, I think it's Suix, have a good hold of Hospital right now, which is definitely one of the best vantage points left in the area. Although one of those hills is pretty good. That hill right over there, in fact, is the one I'm thinking of. That essentially is as high as the top of Hospital. Mira almost went down, took some shots out there towards AXL, Team 10, but almost regretted it. But it works out. Ooh, Qin is over here against Bonix. Qin goes down. Bonix gets finished off by the rest of Overnight, who end up just grabbing that spot for themselves. It's a good spot to grab. All right, here we go. Saturn Esports right next to Ace of Spades. You see that Fantasy goes down. Was a little bit away from the squad. Much love, Winter. I appreciate you, dude. Hope you're doing well tonight. All right, so Greek Storm is taking on Overnight, and then we have Ace of Spades against Saturn Esports here. Ace of Spades are going to hold on to this roof right now. Oh, but takes a bit of damage from that. All right, we're going to come back to this. We're not too far away from this other fight. Oh, but as I move away, Kiddo from Ace of Spades gets knocked one of the Saturn Esports members. Yep, let's stay with that fight. I committed to it. We're going to stick with it. All right, so Darwin is down. Ace of Spades back up to full strength after one of their members going down. Here comes Aspazin, gets the knock. Woo, good push. And now it's just Chalaco and gets absolutely toasted with that Bison. Really, really nice push by Ace of Spades there. All right, we have ex-prisoners that's solo nearby. It looks like the main area of conflict, though, or the main fight that's going on is this Greek Storm against Overnight fight now, and it has kind of relocated up to this hill. Oh, Overnight just got third-partied. One of the Team 16 SS members did take that member down. Did take, it was Kyo, I think. Qin trying to get into safety, trying to avoid some shots. Does not go down, although Nito goes down AXL. So you can see that Overnight are just getting picked off by these different teams. Payne, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for tuning in. Great to see you. All right. Greek Storm will get that res off on their fourth member. Nito, there's no chance Nito's going to get picked up. Overnight's down to just a duo. I definitely like how Team 16's looking on this current zone right now. Their name is Sui Supreme. Suix Supreme. Somebody please correct me if I'm saying it wrong, which I definitely have one way or the other. But yes, that team right there. Looking at them. All right, Overnight's getting pushed by Dark Esports here. What's Amrit gonna do? And Amrit from Dark Esports is one of three members left there. Goes right through Greek Storm, somehow survives it. Oh my goodness, the luck. And you can see 2 members of Dark Esports over there next to Men of 4. Oh, Ace Esports over here, Ace of Spades that is, just took down one of the Greek Storm members. Kiddo gets knocked on his way out by Bird. And here we go. Oh, Crispe gets hit hard. And Greek Storm stops that push in its tracks. Oh my goodness, there was a combo of a DBS and the nade. And Greek Storm will get that squad wipe on Ace of Spades. Oh my goodness, that was pretty interesting. All right, let's go see. We got Men of 4 over here, who are a 3-man squad. They did end up losing Ninja, but you see they're holding on to this compound right now. And we'll probably try to rout these last 2 Dark Esports members. And you can see, if we look at the map real quick, guys, that is what we're looking at right now. Dark Esports and Man of 4, currently 2 in zone. You see F29 is just approaching, as is Sui Supreme coming in from the hospital area. And these guys are going to have to come out there and put themselves out in the open. The guys coming from hospital area. I like AXL, the way that they're going to be coming from. They actually have a nice rotation ahead of them, in my opinion. They should have a good view of a lot of these teams coming from this ridge right here. Any team that's forced to make this push on foot will definitely be an easy target for them. Oh, as I say that, Dark from Excel Esports is able to catch one of those SS members out in the open. Miguel is down and no way he's getting picked up. Greek Storm is making their push over here, and they are lucky that there's a lot of open buildings here. A few of these teams will be able to get in to the safe zone. Oh, over here, SS goes in, and they are pushing. There's 3 teams in here. There's F29, SS, and Greek Storm. Griechi sitting here with just a nade in hand. And Griechi not going down without a fight. Still alive right now. Takes one with him. Does get that extra elimination added to their total. All right, 4 teams left, folks. 4 teams left in this now. Greek Storm, Dark Esports, Men of 4, and Ex-Prisoners. Bird as a solo is able to make it into a top 5. Nice job, Bird. Definitely deserves some recognition for that. All right, guys. Interesting here. There's only 1 team in this, or 2 teams in this that I mentioned earlier, Men of 4 and Ex-Prisoners. I really expected Overnight to get in here. Oh, Manitoba with a nice nade to take out that last member, Ex-Prisoners. So, 1 member left of my predicted teams in the beginning. And we'll see if Men of 4 can pull something out here, or if Greek Storm is going to be able to challenge them, potentially knock them off this, this position that they're holding on to. Oh, Manitoba able to catch that Greek Storm member in the distance. And the thing is, right now, all 3 of these teams have the next zone too. Greek Storm may, their other member, Belisa may have to push up, but they do all have position. But Greek Storm are definitely the ones with the weakest amount of cover coming into this next one. They're going to have to just rely on that tree and maybe a vehicle. I guess there is a vehicle there, so we'll see if they're going to try and grab that. Yo, Dark, good to see you, buddy. I'm doing everything. If it's PMCI, it's me. All right, here we go. Men of 4 creeping up now. They do have this like long house that they're going to be holding on to. And they're going to be right next to Dark Esports here. Greek Storm. Oh, Wang Wang needs to get in. Almost went down. Wang Wang gets inside, though. All right, so it's a 3v2v2, and I really like how this is looking. No team has the clear, like, huge advantage over the other ones. Men of 4 obviously does have a few numbers right now, but it's only one member more. Can definitely... the advantage could definitely go to anyone here, depending on what the next zone is going to do. All right, so the next circle will actually go between all of them. These folks in the buildings are going to have to give it up. S Power catches Greek ECOG out here in the open. And look at this. They are just firing through that smoke. And there you go. That's the difference maker. Using that visual cover obviously is not going to ever be as effective as having hard walls in front of you to stop bullets. So here we go. Dark Esports. Mana 4 actually does have a slightly better proximity to the zone than Dark Esports do, but you can see they've got their smokes ready. They're getting ready to move out. And Pmci is coming in, going to get low now and be ready to snake this out. Fire from prone position. Let's see how Mana 4's got here. They are pre-firing that edge. That's one knock. Oh, Wang! Oh my goodness! Just missed the last shot. And Mana 4 will come up short. That's crate shooting at the end. You're going to lose points for that, Dark Esports. 6 points they're going to put up on their way to that first place finish. Nice job to them. Mana 4, good effort to them. They're going to put up 4 total on that second place finish. Good try to Greek Storm as well, who will actually put up a total of 9. All right, great stuff there. We're going to go through, show the results. All right, here are your stars of the match, folks. ECOG from Greek Storm gets it going a ladder with 5 defeats. I don't know who the other ones were. Why is there not showing any name there? Okay, well, we don't know who they were, but I'm sure that they did well. So good stuff there, guys. Final elimination was definitely that member from Dark Esports. So again, GG's Dark Esports, but y'all are gonna get penalized because you shot some crates at the end there. All right, so good stuff here, guys. Good stuff. Round 1 is finished up there. Match 1, that is. This is what I've been waiting a while for. We had a big event back in May. That was the last one. You guys, a lot of y'all are aware of the format. It was a community team group going against a professional team group, and we did have specific format to basically weed out some of the lower teams, and the best of community went against the best of the pro teams. This is a similar format, except this one has a much bigger community team. Like the teams that signed up, their pool is much bigger. This week will be all community teams fighting out. Now, just because it's a community team does not mean that they are meant to be taken lightly. All of these teams are solid teams. They've all done plenty of competitive content. They've done things in other big events like that, Titan Series, PMPL, PMCO, a bunch of these other ones. No joke, these teams are not meant to be taken lightly. All right, we're going to see some great fights here. We already saw some good stuff there. Again, Dark Esports did really good. We got 4 more matches here. No Karakin like we were having in the preseason. This is going to go back to a normal format here, guys. Normal format. And let me actually have a look. The next map is going to be on Miramar. All right, so I hope you all are ready for some good action here in the desert, some long-range battles. I know I am. But yeah, guys, we're going to have a short break while we just get ourselves set up for that. I do have some replays from the first round for y'all. Hope you enjoy, and we'll see you here soon for the start of round 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are just about to be back in the lobby for round 2. Plane is taking off now. Here is the slot list once again for you guys, and this is the start of the community group. So these are the teams that did get in through the check-in process, but as mentioned before, just because they're a community team does not mean they should be taken lightly. We've got some solid teams on here, all with some pretty good accomplishments under the belt. I've seen any of these teams that I recognize, I've seen them do some work in the past, and they can definitely win fights under the right circumstances. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this round 2 is going to go. Without further ado, let's go in and see what we got ahead here, guys. As you can see, plane path is being shown. It's coming in from the southwest going to the southeast, so it is going to be a southern plane path. Teams are going to find it difficult to make it to the north side of this map. Pozo is probably going to be reached here. It looks like SS is heading that direction, but I'm guessing places like Cruz de Valle, Azahar, Cabrera, Campo Militar, a lot of the northern places are not going to see action right away. Unless we see a team land, grab a vehicle, and start heading directly that way, most likely teams are going to be heading in or staying towards the center and south side of the map. All right, so let's go ahead and see where the first few fights are taking off at. It does look like ex-prisoners are dealing with something right now. Got GR Esports and ex-prisoners out here in Picado. Oh my goodness, guys, the map, the opening zone, it was not what I expected at all here. There's no fight happening just yet. Let's just show you guys that zone. You can see it's all the way to the bottom right. A bunch, like a huge portion of that zone is touching the water. So that's going to lead to some interesting things. I'm sure we're going to see a lot of teams starting to establish themselves there on Porto Pareso side, bleh, maybe even Impala side. You know what? I can see that Ace Esports is out here and getting ready to take on another team. You see they're right next to each other out here in Impala. Gucci going against Ace of Spades. All right, so we're not seeing anything too much happening here yet. You do see Ace of Spades is flanking around, trying to get a decent position up a little higher. Kiddo's just looking for an angle right now, just trying to get the drop on someone. This is dangerous, though. You can see that Ace of Spades are separating like this. This tells you that they're feeling confident in their play. Want to be kind of out there on their own like this. Obviously, if Kiddo goes down right now, it's not looking too good. Kiddo throwing some nades to not reveal that position is easy. All right, surprising there hasn't been more happening here. I really thought this was going to be like a big fight busting out, but teams are kind of taking their time. I'm too used to the scrimmage mindset. That's exactly what it is. When you're playing scrims, teams are willing to take on fights a lot earlier, but obviously this is bigger. Your points are being tallied. Things are definitely being more taken into account than they would on scrims, and you're seeing teams play accordingly here. Not trying to get taken out too early. Not trying to lose any unnecessary members during fights. Not trying to lose any unnecessary fights. That's the way that should have been worded. All right, so Bird over here jumping out. Gonna back off of that. All right, let's get a decent little preview of what this map's looking like, just so you guys can have an idea. So yeah, guys, as you can see, we do have a lot of teams coming in from the outside of zone, going straight in, trying to get here to this area down outside of Los Leones, Puerto Paraiso. And those teams that landed out here, definitely pleased with that. It's going to work out well for them. They're not going to have to move anytime soon. You can see F-29 here in the middle of zone, kind of creeping in towards Impala. That's probably where I'm going to jump to next, although we also have AXL over here. Matter of fact, let's go check AXL out. It looks like they are right on top of these folks. Actually, they're going to be rotating past. Okay. Well, hold on. Let's see. Wingless and Hooks are looking in this direction. Yes, here we go. They're taking long shots. And Wingless getting hit, and they are not going to choose to wait around here and try to take this on, which is smart. Center of zone is much farther in. Going for position here. There is nothing at all wrong with that. All right, so still nothing here. And I do like to see that teams aren't quite just playing with no head here. They're not going, you know, full send as soon as they see that another team is trying to challenge them here on the landing spot. They are meticulously planning that. Imagine the amount of communication that's going on right now with Crispy and the teammates on what they're seeing, or even what Kiddo's seeing. That is one reason I really do like these bigger events. It really brings out the serious gameplay here. Teams definitely play a bit different when there's money on the line and when there's big prizes. AXL on Saturn Esports, we're jumping right to that because this fight's not happening yet. All right, so AXL coming in, and this was the fight that they took on over here, Saturn. You see Chalaco is just going to get out of there. Did Saturn lose a member in that? That's the question. F-29 gets a knock on GR. And Saturn, to answer the question, yes, Saturn did lose one of their members. They're down to 3 here. One of their guys must have been a little bit separated from the rest, and Excel Esports was able to catch one of them and get that free elimination under their total. All right, GR Esports, we did see their name on that kill feed. You see they have a knocked member right now. Oh, PICI got the long range there. Love to see that. The Winchester. Geechee looking for his glasses up here. This member is going to get over there right away to get that res off, and will get his teammate back. They'll be back up to full strength. GR is just taking it easy. They're content with sitting back and defending their area, especially if F-29 tries to take these long shots again. You can see that they are they're well equipped for that fight. Okay, so this is kind of at a pause. Let's have a look at the map again. It did just shift, and oh my goodness, guys. I feel so bad for these teams right now. Look at the teams over there, all getting grouped up on the west side of zone. We got Men of 4, we got Saturn Esports, we got Excel Esports, Greek Storm, we got Sue. Oh, I gotta remember this team's name. Sue Supreme. I mean, that is going to be a very toxic rotation if someone tries to get through that. And then we still have that fight happening, kind of happening out in Impala. These teams are definitely playing it cautiously here. Oh, the long range shots. Okay. Okay. Aspazin. Is that the ace, guys? Can somebody answer that for me? I don't immediately recognize that weapon. I think it's the ace. It would seem kind of appropriate for Ace of Spades to be using the ace, right? Look at those hearts in chat. I love it. Thank you guys for that. That warms my heart to see that. Seriously, guys, y'all are OP showing the support you have tonight. Here we go. Anmol is on the second floor of this building, just staying low, and you can see here comes Ace of Spades, full sending it. Anmol out here, just staying low right now, looking for an opportunity to get an ambush off here, pretty much. Kiddo, third party, or excuse me, Kiddo using the third person camera is able to look around that and see Anmol sitting there. Anmol should have considered backing off. Was probably feeling a bit confident having Flash and Ace back there to watch him, but with that many members of an opposing team right in your face, it's very tough to defend your teammate like that, like he may have been expecting. Okay. I really like Crispé's high ground up here. Oh no, Crispé, I think that's the ace that he has. What was that other gun? Flash got hit hard. You see RV took a bit of damage, but immediately backs off using that smoke, is getting hit through the smoke right now. Does get back into that building. And you can see Flash is down. RV goes down now. It's just Ace left standing from Gucci, and good shots with that VSS, and immediately goes for the thirst. Oh, unexpected, but I love it. And he's gonna jump out, and boom, I was just gonna say, if he goes out of there, Crispé is gonna take him down. We got crate shooting. Penalize him, penalize him. Come on now, guys. It's easy to just have that self-control and not shoot crates. But it's all right. I guess these guys feel like they're doing well enough that they can take that, penalty. So, all right. Well, either way, Ace of Spades, you saw it. They just got that squad wipe. Here is the map again for y'all. And looking down here on the south, Puerto Paraiso is looking pretty interesting here with Dark Esports F29. AXL is moving to the area now too. Let's jump over to AXL and see if we can't get there just as they're pushing through the area. Yes, Dark from AXL taking big damage right now, moving through that. Dark is going to ditch that vehicle. Does go down as he's trying to find some cover. Hooks is down too, and this was a tough spot for AXL to try to take. They did get a knock on that one member of F29, but it was just too many shots being fired at them as they were exiting those vehicles. F29 laying into that team there. All right, so moving along then, guys. Moving along. We do have Dark Esports down there at the bottom. Remember, Dark Esports grabbed that win earlier. So we definitely going to keep a close eye on them. They have the low ground right now, though, which obviously isn't the best thing to have in this situation, but they could definitely be looking worse here. The zone is working with them. All right, so GR Esports and Saturn Esports across the road from each other. You can see the Gentleman and Piki, I think it's Piki, are creeping up over there towards Chalaco. Chalaco needs to watch out. Chalaco, Bonix drove right by him. Here comes Fantasy. What is Chalaco doing here? I'm surprised he didn't get seen as he was sitting there. Fantasy over here. And Andok on the other side. Saturn is pushing up, and they're ready to take this fight on. I love it. CI coming over, gets the knock. Way to take out that flank. Bonix still standing. Chalaco is going to try to push with that M249. Sees Bonix. Bonix goes down. Tried to hit him with the Vector. Oh, Bonix is lucky he had Gentleman nearby. Alien goes down. It's 2 members left of GR right now. 1 member left of Saturn. And Fantasy's going to just throw some mollies there, trying to get something. Gets the thirst on Bonix. Well-placed molly right there. Gentleman overthrew that nade just a little bit. Needs to pull out that SMG. Gets the UMP out, going against a DBS here, and these guys need to be careful. That DBS can be very lethal, but Pmci does end up getting that squad wipe for GR Esports against Saturn Esports. Great fight there between those two teams. Okay, map did shift again. We got Greek Storm going against Clover Esports NA, and we really just want to show off what this map is looking like. You can see right now that north side of zone is looking interesting. Greek Storm, that fight I just mentioned, is dapping down there to the south, but CVR, Clover Esports NA, is moving away from them. So we're going to go over and we're going to check out what's happening with Ace. Oh, you know what? Actually, Dark Esports, right as I said that, Dark Esports got a knock on one of the F29 members. Oh, no, those are long-range shots, though, so I do believe F29 will be able to get back up to full strength, yes. All right, moving over here to the north side of zone once again. You see Ace of Spades are making their move in, and they're going to head in towards zone trying to gain position. CVR is actually moving right on top of another team's compound. Here we go, guys. Sekhmet tries to take that compound, or tries to explore that compound, see if anyone was in there, maybe been scouting it for the rest of the team. And you could see that Sanchez and Buzz both get out. They're going to be looking long range now, trying to get some free shots on the rest of these GR Esports members. Oh, nice shots there. Alien goes down, but Gentleman will be able to get on top of that res right away. Although he didn't start immediately, he's looking, maybe trying to see if they're immediately pushing or not. Gets the smoke out there and is now going to go for that res. But here comes Buzz and Sanchez now. Coming from the north side. Oh, Men of 4 creep up, and they are able to thirst that down. GR member almost got the knock on Gentleman as well, but Gentleman moved out of the way just in time. Clover Esports NA are coming over here to this other hill across the way from Men of 4, and this might be a good position for them to get some free shots on these Men of 4 members. Ooh, Buzz getting looked at. And Dark Esports still getting pop shots on F29. They got another knock, but I imagine they're not going to push that. Yeah, Texas, you're right. It is always the community teams. We really don't usually see it with the pro ones for whatever reason. All right, so 13 teams left, 43 remaining in the current lobby, ladies and gentlemen. And let's give you another look on what this map is looking like at the moment. And you can see right now SRT are in the right smack in the middle of the zone, holding on to a good spot, liking their position a lot. We've got Overnight on the top side surrounding Ace of Spades. We've also got Believe Esports and Sue Supreme not too far away from them. So you know what, we haven't looked at them all game. Let's go have a look at Overnight. You can see that they are taking some long shots. I think it was Believe Esports sent some shots their way. Ooh, these other members of Overnight are pushing Ex-Prisoners compound. But there's also third parties out here too. Kiddo from Ace goes down. Bird goes down next. Bird took himself down with a molly. Oh no. You hate to see that. Here comes the rest of Overnight. Unknown. Coming in hot. That nade from Pmci. Oh no, excuse me. That was from Kyo, I think. Or was it? Kyo comes over the DBS. Never mind, the nade didn't actually get a knock. That's it. That member that he hit with the nade was still standing. And Kyo comes in real fast and gets the squad wipe with that DBS. Overnight. Definitely made that look easy. Alright, so Greek Storm against GR Esports. GR Esports down to a solo member. Pmci trying to get this res off, and you see is getting pushed on the other side of this compound. Men of 4 holding the top area, and GR Esports will be able to get this res off at least. These guys are playing away from zone right now. The next zone is on the north side, so these guys do need to start considering the move, but Men of 4, they know there's a team here. At least some of their members are happy to sit up above and try to get some free frags. That is how you get points in this. It's not just eliminations anymore where you can sit back. You absolutely need to take on fights and notch some eliminations under your belt. And that's exactly what we saw Mana 4 trying to do there. But I think they are going to choose to back off now. They probably saw that team driving away. So now is when you chase positioning. All right, folks. Map being shown once again. You can see we are just outside of Impala here. Impala and Puerto Pareso. And this west side of the current zone is going to be very interesting without a doubt. Actually, the south side is too. Reborn, or excuse me, what's that, Robin? Yeah, Robin just got hit hard. Dark Esports against Mana 4. Mambino got knocked out of his vehicle, I believe. Yes. You see those other 3 members of Mana 4 are going to rotate around. And I do believe that's a strat that they like to use where they have 1 member go ahead and scout. I mean, that's a smart move. You definitely want to be able to see if a compound's safe or not. It does look like that may have been what their 1 member was trying to do, was creep ahead, find a safe spot for them to hold on to. Okay. Ooh, good shots from Poor there. Takes down Pmci from GR Esports. Gentleman is the final one standing from this now. And is just trying to find some safe area here. Just trying to find a place that's not easily exposed to the rest of these teams. Overnight just had one of their members get a knock, and you can see they're pushing this now. Sue Supreme is not looking good here. It's just Mira. Mira goes down. That's 2 of their members down. Delmont is the last one from that team who was taking shots from a distance. SRT against Overnight. Ooh, SRT just caught some free shots on Overnight. And where are they at? I can't even see us. There they are. Team 12. All right, Overnight is going to rotate away from that now. Use these foothills for cover. Smart decision. All right, this area is looking a little crazy. We got Mana 4, SRT, and Believe Esports in a 3-way battle at the moment. SRT's got some good hard cover. Mana 4 are using the hills as best they can, but you see Ninja is down. I think Manitoba probably has the best actual cover right now, at least from the lower teams. If Believe Esports creeps and looks in this direction, though, Manitoba might be in some trouble. We'll see. 8 teams left, 26 people overall. You can see Overnight creeping in this direction over there in the distance. The next zone actually did just shift, so let's show that real quick. All of these teams lost position on zone. They had it, well, actually, it was a little north of this was the last zone. Oh no, actually no, it did encompass all this. You can see the next one does move over to the east side though, and all of these teams are going to have to start pushing in that direction, which is 100% going to create some chaos here soon. SRT are going to try to grab this little compound here just next to F29. Overnight are getting themselves established right now too. Ooh, Believe Esports getting hit by Overnight, but you see Kyo went down. Kyo was looking really good last round with even this round with a good DBS push. Oh, Nito gets a knock on Bonga from up above. And Kyo is actually going to be able to get picked up over there. Trya, still a full squad. They're creeping up right now, taking this building out here. Oh, Believe Esports, good shots from Unknown. I believe it was Unknown. Yes, it was Unknown, blowing that vehicle up, taking down Pixel. 7 teams left overall. SRT going at it with F29 right now. SRT, we see them get a knock, and that is a near squad wipe. F29 still has 1 member left, but you can see SRT crashed in that direction and did take the position they were on to. Wang Wang, last member of Mana 4, trying to grab that vehicle, flipped it, and just gets in on the blue now, and we'll be able to heal. So Mana 4 staying alive right now. Delmont coming in, was taking shots from a distance and is being fully focused by the Overnight gang. Overnight will get that squad wipe on Sue Supreme. All right, guys. So Dark Esports and Try Us have the best availability on zone, have the best proximity to zone. You can see the ones we have left are up here on this hill. It's Overnight, SRT, Meta 4, and F29. And I don't know who's going to come out of this one alive, guys. I'll say that right now. It does look like SRT and Overnight have the best chance. Unknown lighting up the SRT gang. Oh, Wang Wang catches Unknown. Wang Wang will get taken out right afterwards. Tried to strike and get a free elimination for his team, but the rest of Overnight were right behind. We're ready to defend. SRT getting a hit there. Overnight. It was Qin that just knocked Frozen. All right, Dark Esports making another top 5 here. That is 100% gonna get my attention. They're a full squad right now, too. That tells me that last round wasn't just a fluke. They are coming in with a good strategy that they're following here tonight. And there we go. Overnight's pushing up. Sidekick's going to try to just get out of there. Sees the teams are pushing up towards him. S-Power goes down. Sidekick is down. And it's going to be just this one member here from SRT that's left. Is not in a good spot right now. Can they beat the blue? Not quite able to. All right, this is your top 3, folks. It's going to be Team 5, Dark Esports, Team 17, Overnight, and Team 9, Try Us. Noob is going to creep up, try to get some shots while S-Power is getting picked up by Pmci. And is that nade going to be a good one? That does do some damage. Amrit, good toss. And this is working out really well for Overnight. They're going to have good proximity to the next zone, and Try Us can't really put shots on them from the back because of how this is like a divot shape, kind of like a bowl. But here we go. Alien is going to creep up, throwing out some smokes right now. Here we go. Here comes Kyo. Alien takes down Kyo. Nice UMP shots. Overnight. Unknown responds to power coming over that hill. Takes him down. Noob follows up, takes down Unknown. Overnight is hurting right now with 2 members down. Qin and Nito. How are they going to play this? You see Qin is standing looking in that direction towards Try Us. Meanwhile, Dark Esports is getting that res off on the hill. They're going to be back to full strength here soon. Can Nito get Unknown picked up? Unknown has been doing really well for them, and they do get that res off to get back up to a 3-man squad. Surprised Dark Esports hasn't just aggressively pushed over top of this. And you see they want to, but they know Overnight's doing pretty accurate right now. Amrit gets that knock and thirst with a nade. Nice job, Amrit. And these guys are both literally the center of the next zone is like right here, like right in this area over here. So whoever's holding this little spot here where Dark Esports is going to be looking really, really good. Joe got knocked by Qin, and you can see that Dark Esports, they're just creeping up, getting good damage on him. Unknown and Nito, I'm surprised that they were able to avoid any damage on them in that spot. But you see they're in like the deepest part of that divot. Alien goes down. You see Joe just got picked up. Noob is going to come over, creep through the smoke. Let's get some great shots there. Dark Esports, lone member standing at the moment. Pmci scrambling to get Emmerich pick up. Joe gets lit up, taken down. It's Noob in a 1v2 now. And Noob goes down. It was Dark Esports. Overnight has the high ground now. And that's all she wrote. Overnight able to come out with the victory here in round 2. And they're going to put up 16 overall here in round 2. Impressive performance. Second place will be Dark Esports coming in with another top 3 there. They get a second place after getting that first place. They're going to put up a total of 9. And third place will be Try Us with 2. Overnight. Wow, that could have gone a lot worse for them the way they played that. But you know what? They bided their time. They stayed low. They didn't accept defeat. And as things advanced a little bit in that last situation, it actually worked out for them. The other 2 teams decided to sort of take each other on. They were able to stay low, heal up, and take out the rest of these teams that were left there. All right, so Unknown from Overnight gets a golden ladder with 8 defeats. Woo, nice performance. Kyo from Overnight gets the best command with 2 revives, and Unknown will also get that final elimination for the win. Guys, I mentioned it earlier. Overnight is a good squad. They're one of the LATAM teams. I think they're a Brazilian team. They're the Brazilian or LATAM, but they played in some of the LATAM events that I covered. I saw how they played against teams like Loops and Alpha 7 and some of these other pretty good squads. Intense game. I mean, it was definitely fun watching that event, and I'm seeing that gameplay shine through here. They got eliminated a little earlier than I expected that last round, but they came back strong in this one, and they were able to establish themselves as that top team with 16 frags. 16? You could see they got first place. They were taking on fights on their way. They weren't just playing passively the whole time. They were confidently taking these fights on, and they were winning them, most importantly. So Overnight, solid victory for them, well deserved. We're going to go ahead and take another break now, guys. We do have round 3 getting ready to start soon. That is going to be on Sandhawk, so it's going to be a great battle in the jungle. Hope you guys are ready for that one, all right? We'll be back here in a few minutes with the start of that. Enjoy the replays from round 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just about to start match 3 on Sandhawk. We're in the lobby right now, just waiting for this plane to take off. I do hope you guys have been enjoying the broadcast so far. We are about to go over the midway point for this one. It is 5 matches tonight. Once again, this is the Group A lobby for the community matches. The community groups is what we'll call them. 16 teams per lobby, 3 lobbies. The top 5 in each one will establish themselves, and one of the 6th place teams will also make it, whoever that top 6th place team is. All right, moving back in, guys. Here we go. This is what the teams are looking like on the plane path here for round 3. And you can see plane path is coming in from that northwest side, going down to this south central. And plane path, the most important thing on plane path, in my opinion, for Sandhawk isn't quite like where the actual location is, but where it starts. That gives you an idea of where teams are going to be jumping out first, where the hottest areas are going to be. I'm already looking at Cow, Tapmock, Paradise, Boot Camp. Boot Camp looks like it's going to have a few teams landing there, I believe. And this is a team that looks like it's been trying to take on fights early, and that team is Gucci. And I like it. I like it. They have been playing pretty aggressive. They took some lumps in the first round, but you can see they're coming back, and they're still feeling good. To land at boot camp, you got to be feeling at least a little confident in yourself. Men of 4 already in a fight. Let's go see what's happening with the homies from Men of 4. Oh, wait. Manitoba out here alone going against a full team of Greek Storm members, at least 3 members. Manitoba not in an ideal position here, does end up going down. Oh, no. All right, so Greek Storm will get that quick elimination. All right, so let's go see Ninja's over here, and actually has Banga here. Banga? I think it's Banga. From Believe Esports. Banga actually doesn't have a weapon right now. I think that's what he's nervous about, is jumping down and being immediately seen. There's no shame in just staying low and just not bringing attention to yourself and letting them move on. Obviously can't do too much right now. He could try to throw his machete or the knife or whatever that is that he's got on his back, but I don't know if it's gonna be too effective. So, okay, well, this isn't quite the fight that I thought I would see down here. We'll see if Banga is gonna try to go for a weapon down there. For now, let's go check out what's going on with SRT. Spirit Ghosts are out here between Paradise Resort and Boot Camp, just kind of coasting through this area. No, I guess nothing's not too much happening yet. Oh, you know what? We actually have Sue Supreme in a fight. Let's go try to see if we can't see them in action. SS, where's SS at? There they are. All right, this is over on the west side of the map. This is just outside of Ruins area. Ex-prisoners on one end. We got Sue Supreme here in the middle, and you can actually see Sue Supreme is getting pinched right now. Excel Esports creeping up. And you see Jian goes down, ex-prisoners, and I don't think that Sue Supreme was aware of ex-prisoners being here. They had their focus towards Ruins. Sarvi gets hit hard, but is not knocked on that. We got Greek Storm on Man of 4. Pika gets a knock and thirst on Ninja. And we saw that Man of 4 did not quite land all together. So that's just one of their members going down. Wingless coming up here. Wingless is going to grab this hill. interesting angles these guys are grabbing right now. Mikey's sitting here just to make sure that those folks across the way can't get an easy shot on him. He will have a good view where Wingless is, and of course the compound where Sue Supreme is sitting in. And there we go. Mikey's gonna try and take some shots without hitting any, or without hitting them. Wingless is staying pretty low in cover over there. Keep in mind, this is out of zone here. All of these teams are gonna have to start moving in. It's only first stage though, so we probably won't see them rushing right away to do it, but it is something that I'm sure these teams are keeping in the back of their head. All right, Greek Storm against Believe Esports. Greek Storm is giving it to them right now. And that may actually be a squad wipe over there. Hold on, let's just have a look. No, it's not quite. Believe Esports is hurting right now. The Greek Storm is definitely taking down at least 2 of their members. We're going to go and check that out just real fast, guys, just to see. Oh, Mira goes down, though. Delmont, the last member standing of Sue Supreme. Believe Esports, Bongo was able to get out of that. Just want to give you guys updates on what's happening with all that. SRT was the other team that was kind of in trouble there. And you can see they're down to a solo as well. Shadow here. Oh, but look at this. Shadow is in a very, very tough position. But you can see these teams are going to engage each other and maybe give Shadow the opportunity to duck out of this without being seen. Oh, Shadow with a nade takes out Peaky. And GR Esports. Whew, this is a tough one. Alien goes down. Shadow with the well-tossed nades. Loving this. And both sides think it's the other one probably doing damage to him. There we go. Sekhmet takes down Alien. Gentleman coming around the edge, and GR Esports, they're definitely hurting at the moment. Although, as I say that, they did get fully healed up. Buzz with the DBS through that little sliver, and Buzz goes down. And that's it. The rest of CVR did end up pushing with them. They lost Buzz, but Sekhmet and Sekhmet, Sanchez, and Crash will all survive. All right, here we go. Overnight is coming into third party this. Love it. XP against AXL. That fight's advancing. Oh, Sanchez just got hit hard. Shadow with the S12. He needs to reload quickly. Oh, man. He dumped his whole clip. He left nothing there. He did end up taking out one of them, but just could not do much more than that. And as we get their Q in, we'll take out that last member. Oh, no, excuse me. That lone member of CVR. We do still have Sanchez and Sekhmet, though. Ace against Try Us. Kiddo will get that quick knock. And I love how Overnight plays this. They've got their 2 gunners sitting back, giving them cover. And then they've got Nito and Kyo pushing up. Nito gets absolutely lit up there. And it was Sekhmet with that AKM that took him out. CVR, Clover NA, Clover Esports NA. No, Clover NA is their name. Trying to do something here with Overnight. Sekhmet not able to do much more than a little bit of damage on Qin. And it's just up to Sanchez now, who's got a nade ready to throw, but he's not really sure what he wants to do with it yet. This is 100% a panic situation. This is where you start freaking out a little bit. This is where I would start freaking out. The nade, is that going to do some damage? No, he didn't quite cook it enough. He almost could have done a lot. That was always one of my dreams, was to be able to take out a full squad as it was pushing me with a cooked nade. You know what I mean? Like, throw it right in their face. The timing obviously has to be perfect, but I mean, how amazing of a feeling would that be? All right, so Qin looking over towards Gucci over there. And you know what? Let's give you a little bit of a status update on what's happening with the current zone, guys. So I did miss the fight that was going on outside of Ruins. I'm sorry for that, folks. It does look like AXL was able to win that fight out there. And I think it was... Who were they going against out there? It was XP. I believe it was ex-prisoners they were going against. So yes, nice job to AXL. I'm sorry I missed that fight, guys. A lot going on right now. Definitely a bit of craziness. Let's go see what's happening out here with Men of 4 on the south side. Nope, not too much happening over there. All right. Let's give you guys an idea. Let's give you a preview of what I'm seeing here. So as you guys can see, Try Us and Ace of Spades just had a fight out there. We're gonna jump to that next, but you can see this zone at the moment is all the way on the southeast side of zone, almost as far southeast as it can go. Oh man, Ace of Spades will get that quick squad wipe out there against Try Us, and they're going to take Kampong. Looking over here, Pan Singh, who's been playing pretty well tonight, looking over towards Ace of Spades, trying to take some pop shots. Has not hit anything that far, though. At least not yet. Over here, Dark Esports is going to flank around. Darwin from Saturn Esports gets a knock there. Let's go check out Saturn Esports. We haven't seen too much from them this match. And here they are. They're on this hill. Yo, Marley, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, guys, let me know who you're in here supporting. Love to see these teams coming out. Love to see the fan clubs and the OP support shown for these teams in chat. All right, the zone did just shift again, guys. And as of right now, it comes inwards, and it is going to be still touching water, surprisingly. Overnight is in a fight, guys. Hold on. Here we go. F29 try to push the compound. Nito is down. That F29 member did get the knock there. Pops up, gets the knock on Q, and with the DBS, Overnight in a little bit of trouble here. Kyo sees Geechee, misses the shots, though. Unknown comes out with the DBS, and F29 will get the squad wipe on them. Oh, my goodness. That was unexpected. F29, nice job to them. All right, let's go check out Men of 4 real quick. Let's see, Saturn's a little bit above them, but that fight is not happening just yet. Long shots over there towards Excel Esports. Wingless actually got hit with a little bit of damage. That's some pretty good accuracy from those F29 folks across the way. And look at this, guys. Dark Esports in it again right now. Got to give them props that they've really been consistent here tonight. We'll see if they can get another top 5 finish, which will definitely help them out in terms of the overall standings. They've definitely been a pleasant surprise tonight, I have to say. F29 taking shots at this vehicle. Melvin is going to grab the vehicle and move it a little bit there, not trying to allow that thing to get disabled. All right, so these teams are just sending pop shots at each other long range. Once this next zone does close, we're absolutely going to see some more fights break out here, guys. This is what we're looking like on the current zone. Zoom out just a little bit for you guys to see. And let's have a look as this zone is about to shift. And there we go. It is going to shift almost right on top of F29. Dark Esports also gets blessed, and you know they're happy about that. We're also on Quarry area, which is one of the worst places to have a final zone, in my opinion. If you get caught and you actually have to go down into Quarry, you're at such a bad, like, you're just at, you're at a disadvantage. If you have to deal with going into Quarry, it's usually not going to work out well for you. All right, so Saturn's a full squad still. They've actually been looking pretty good here in this round 3. 8 teams left, 25 total people remaining. See, Gucci has been forced just a little bit to hold on to Gucci, or to hold on to, excuse me, Corey, but they are getting out of it right now. We've got RV here holding on to this little warehouse over here on the edge, and it does look like his teammates may be following him soon. Or will they? No, they're not actually. Ace and Flash are going to back off. Fantasy's backing off too, so okay, so that's not going to be a fight that happens just yet. The Nade Dreams, Texas. You see it, man. You see it. Oh, my goodness. I would have gone pro status right away. It's like, nah. All right. Let's see, is Anmol aware that this member is sitting over here? Oh, Anmol gets absolutely Swiss cheesed up. I mean, there had to be at least 3 sets of shots going into him. All right. You see Ace of Spades just took out a Men of 4 member that came a little too close, and I think that is actually it for Men of 4. Yes, they were trying to find a safe area to rotate to, and there was a team waiting down here. Yokai is down here at the bottom of this hill. Let's see if Kavip can do anything here. I don't think that these guys can get up above to push him. It's too high. It's too steep of a hill. This is at the outside of cave. Kavip's got to go for the res, I think. You got to go quick, too. Here comes Yokai. Trying to push it. Trying to decide if they want to push it now or later. I love now and laters. Kavip. Oh, the nade! Man, this has got to be a hard defense right here. K-Box, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. All right, Ecog gets thirsted. Nice shots from Yokai. Kavip is trapped down there in cave, but I think should still at least be able to stay ahead of the blue down there. Oh, Ace of Spades getting hit by Excel Esports, who was up above them now. Yokai, last one, and that is it. Excel Esports with a great third party. Ace of Spades had their folks a little too much on that team down there. All right, here we go. 6 teams left, 17 people overall, and you can see Kavip is actually looking okay down here. Can get through this too and stay ahead of the blue. The path will not force him to go out through the zone. Yo, Dark Esports still a full squad here. Big props to them. It does look like Saturn Esports was gatekeeping Gucci here just a little bit. RV is down. Ace and Flash are not here. Excel Esports just got a knock on one of the Dark Esports members. S-Power should be able to get picked up. All right, so here we go, F29. Looting this up. Dark Esports having a good fight with Excel here. Melvin got taken out in the blue. Here comes Wingless up the hill. Oh, hooks. Nice shots with that UMP. Ponsing is down. Power and Amrit are not with their 2 teammates on this hill. They went for the compound instead, which looks like it was a smart move here. Gucci Flash is down. Saturn Esports doing some good damage to them. Gucci has this last member, Ace, who's got a nade ready to throw. So Dark Esports, who I thought was looking really good with a full squad down to 2 members, they are facing 2 members of Excel Esports over here. Wingless was low but got picked up. Nice nade damage from Emmerich. Hooks. Oh, Hooks goes down. I think the F-29 was sending shots in this direction. Wingless going to go for the res. They need a nade over here. Bad. Emerich's going to push this now. I can't believe none of those hit. There we go. Dark Esports gets the squad wipe on Excel Esports. Good battle between those 2 teams. And Dark showing their hunger, showing how much they want to get a top placement here in this match 3. They've already had a 1st and 2nd place finish in a row here in 2 consecutive games. Can they get another top 3 finish? That's the question. As a duo, it might be a little tough. They were a full squad the last 2 rounds. And F-29 with that high ground and the 3-man squad, I gotta say, they're looking pretty good. We got Kavip from Greek Storm taking shots from outside in the blue, and he does get a knock on Fantasy. Darwin now is hurting. Saturn Esports, 1 member standing. Oh, no, excuse me. Darwin was standing as well. My mistake. All right, they're going to get healed up. You see Robin on F-29 did end up getting knocked, but they're going to get them rezzed right away. So who are we missing? There's a solo somewhere. 1, 2, 3. Who's the 4th? Who are we missing? Oh, it's Gucci. It's Ace from Gucci. I'm right above him. Okay. All right. Ace trying to send some nades up here towards Darwin. Place your bets now, guys. F-29 is looking really good where they are, but they don't have the next zone for themselves. They are going to have to move up a little bit. Now, if we move forward... Oh, no, wait. This compound is in zone right here. Just barely. Just the edge of it, actually. But they don't even need to really hold on to the compound. They've got some good hard cover here. Good rocks and trees. All right, you see Geechee and F-29X are both snaking towards this edge. They know they've got members in that direction. Amrit is going to be visible shortly. Nice shots. Amrit pops up. Saw Geechee coming in close. Amrit, oh, just avoided it. Robin goes down. It's a 1v1 now. Oh, Saturn Esports creeps up behind Dark Esports and takes them out. Dark Esports will take 5th place. Wow. This is actually top 3, guys. It's Team 15, Saturn Esports, Team 8, F-29, and Team 11, Gucci. The solo definitely gets big props for staying alive this long. Here we go. That F-29 member goes down. It's going to be Gucci against Saturn Esports to decide this one. Ace has no clue what was going on as a solo was staying back and just trying to keep their head low. And they're going to keep kind of playing cautiously, but these guys are going to get back up to full strength now, or excuse me, get back up to 2 members. And so Ace will definitely be at the man disadvantage here, but this is possible. We've seen 1v4s even pulled off sometimes. So it's not like this is an instant win for Saturn Esports, but I have to give them the advantage here. This, albeit slight. It's 2 members. They're going to be coming from the high ground, even though Ace has position right now. Needs to do something here to quickly take one of them out. Maybe a nade, maybe something along the lines that is not even boosted up right now, so it doesn't really have many heals. Get some good damage there. That's 1 knock. Can he get the 2nd? He got some damage there. He's quickly switches and he finishes them off. Gucci will get that win here in round 3 in a 1v2. Nice job, Ace. They're going to put up a total of only 3 eliminations, but a win is a win. 2nd place will be Saturn Esports putting up 5 total, and 3rd place will be F-29 with 7. Great finish there. Love to see that. Great use of that cover to limit the amount of shots those Saturn Esports members were able to get on him. Love to see that as an ending. Love to see that. I'm always cheering for the underdog. GG's. All right, here starts the match, guys. F29 exits going the ladder war with 4 defeats. Noob from Trias gets the best companion with 3 revives. And Gucci Ace will get the final elimination for the win. Oh my goodness. We love to see that. Love to see it. Gucci, they actually took some, they got eliminated early in the first 2 rounds, so I think they got a little bit of hunger under them. They got a fire lit under them, and they decided that they were coming out and they were going to make some moves this round. Only 3 eliminations total, but a win is a win, and obviously that gives you some elimination points too, or excuse me, some placement points. So that may help them out a little bit, but Gucci, you guys need to have a few more good rounds on your belt if you do want to get in that top team conversation. Remember, top 5 teams are the ones guaranteed a slot in these group stages, with the 6th team, with only 1 team in 6th place across the 3 lobbies getting invited. So if you guys want to be able to make it to this next round, you really got to get it in gear, guys. Only 2 rounds left, only limited opportunities now to get more points under your belt. So yeah, loving what I'm seeing here so far. I'm loving that there's a lot of question marks, that we're not seeing one team just outright dominating. Love it. You community teams are hungry. Good stuff. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead, get ready, watch a few replays before round 4. That round is gonna be on Vikendi, so I hope you're all ready for the fun and enjoy the replays from the previous match. All right, we'll see you here soon. All right, folks. All righty. We are in the lobby for match 4 right now. Vikendi. We got about 20 seconds until the plane is in the air. We're just showing off those slot lists again. If you are curious about any information related to the PMCI Season 2 tournament, any of the rules, payouts, format, anything like that, make sure you join the PMCI Discord server. It is pinned in the chat here. It's also in the video description, discord.gg/PMCI 2023. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. And here we go, folks. Here we go. As you can see, plane path coming in from the northeast, going down to the southwest. Not exactly, but roughly that shape. Really, any place is within reach from that plane path. Even those northern areas are a little bit out of reach if you do go for a bit of a longer drop. So we're gonna see where teams are gonna land. I've got a close eye on Villa. Teams seem to like landing there on these Vikendi maps. My personal favorite used to be a land Cement Factory and Hot Drop, but I noticed people in competitive don't really like doing that. So I've kind of given up on seeing those fights out there, at least off of like hot dropping. Anyways, teams, when those fights happen, they'll usually be a little bit later on. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead. It looks like GR Esports is out here, potentially about to get into one of these early fights. No, actually, I'm mistaken. They're not going to... They are not going to Villa. I thought they were one of the teams. So we actually have Ace of Spades up here to the north right now in Trevno, and they are here with Dark Esports. Dark Esports, the team that's been playing really well tonight. This is going to be a good test for them going against Ace of Spades. Kiddo coming in hot with that AKM, goes down. I can't believe none of those shots hit. Wow. S-Power now. S-Power gets a double knock, feeling it. And Dark Esports has taken control of the situation with that. We've also got Gucci and SRT in a fight right now as well. Yo, S-Power, great 1v2 he just pulled off with a minimal amount of HP. Spazin comes up and does get the knock on Noob, falls back though. Oh, and Pmci almost lost that fight. The DBS can kind of work against you sometimes in that situation with the way that it fires. If you can time it right, dodge it, and pop out at the right time, then it's possible to dodge. But yeah, clearly Pmci had that down, was ready for that fight. All right, so it's a 1v1 over here to decide this one. S-Power against Yokai. And let's see, is S-Power going to go for some jump shots? That's what I'm curious about here. Kobe! No? Okay. Yokai gets a one knock. Will almost take one with him, but it looked like it was, who was it? It was S-Power in that window that saved his teammate. Dark Esports, they've been playing pretty well, I gotta admit. They do end up getting that squad wipe up here to the north on Ace of Spades. All right, guys, let's have a look at the map real fast. The first zone has been revealed, and it's going to be a toxic one. It's going to be all the way down there to the southwest, and you can see how much of that is touching the water. That means that teams are going to be stuck in that area for sure, so these folks better start grabbing vehicles and moving here soon. All right, let's go have a look and see what's going on with SRT. You can see that they're out here fighting against Gucci, and actually Gucci... Oh, excuse me, it was the other members of SRT getting taken down. Frozen and Flyers. Shadow and Sidekick did not land together, and neither did the other two, it looks like. Or the other two landed with themselves, or with each other, but near another team, and they were taken out. So SRT will be down to just 2 members now going into this later portion of the match. All right, so no fights breaking out just yet. Teams really are prioritizing position here, which is the move. The last thing you want to do is be stuck on Vikendi on foot deep in the blue. All right, over here we got ex-prisoners moving in. They were right next to Mana 4, but the map is a little bit late to update, so those two aren't quite as close as I thought they were going to be. SRT is over here. It's Gucci pushing this compound with just Sidekick in it. Sidekick's gonna try to not make a peep. Let's see what happens here. Alexia, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Showing support for Gucci. And funny you mentioned that, because we got Gucci right here in front of us. They don't know that Sidekick's here. He's not making noise. But you know this is going to be a tough one to get out of here. Without question, this is not going to be an easy fight to win. We're going to watch from the solo's point of view, though. Might have enough to take him out. I don't know. Could not hit those shots, unfortunately. All right. Gucci will take out that lone SRT member. They have a solo left to their name. But they are still in it, technically. Let's go check out. We actually may have a fight going on over here. The map might be distorting it a little bit. Okay, no, not quite. There is two teams near each other, though. SS and Sioux Supreme and Greek Storm over here. All right, CVR against Believe Esports going on right now. Let's go see. Believe Esports taking heavy damage, and that is it. Oh, we heard that extra shot. I don't know. I don't know if it was a crate shot or not. It didn't look like it. Might have just been a desk pop. Okay, so it does look like the three teams have been eliminated: Believe Esports, Excel Esports, and Ace of Spades. I believe CVR was taking out Believe Esports over here. All right, we actually have Overnight coming close to two other squads. And I mentioned before that I like their chances a lot here. I've seen how this team has played. So they are definitely a team that's got my attention. Dark Esports is a team that has forced me to take notice of them with their play tonight. So those two teams are the main ones I'm keeping an eye on. Ace of Spades was one I was liking as well, but they did end up getting eliminated a bit early tonight. All right, we got ex-prisoners and SS. And those were long shots, as you can see. Ooh, good damage right now. Oh my goodness, Mira almost got the knock on X13. Or at least we'll just call him 13. All right, so you guys know the deal. This is exactly how Vikendi tends to play. A lot of smaller compounds. Teams do play it a bit more cautiously. Ooh, that hit. Jian with a nice little tap. Jian gets the knock on Chalaco. Good way to start this fight. They're evened up right now, 3 apiece. But you see, they are going to be able to get that res off right away. Or will they? Jian gets a knock on Darwin. That's 2 members down. Fantasy is going to be able to get Chalaco picked up, though. You can see that Sioux Supreme was not ready to push that. Darwin's down, though. Jian looking through the smoke right now, trying to find a free shot on these guys, and actually just taking out these vehicles right now, disabling them. That is the smart move right there. Jian gets lit up by Fantasy, goes down, but is able to fall back and get into cover immediately. Good shots there from Fantasy. All right, we're getting ready to switch where we have our focus. There is 3 teams that are really close to each other down on the south side. GR, Mana 4, and F29. As I say that, Fantasy rolls up and gets a knock on Miguel. Didn't think they were pushing, but they do. Yep, they aggressively push that. And you can see Sioux Supreme was taken out over here by Saturn Esports. Sorry, guys. I didn't think they were going to be pushing so soon. I thought I had a little bit of time. All right, so we could consider this the calm before the storm, folks. You know it's coming. You just don't know exactly when. Teams are really, really just trying to get an idea of where their counterparts are, where it's safe to hold on to. Obviously, you want to grab position if and when possible. And I do believe that's what we're seeing here right now. In this area, this is essentially the center of zone. This is what we're looking at here. The zone will be shifting in a moment, folks. You see Greek Storm is coming in from that south side, but look at that cluster of teams down there on the coast. Men of 4, F29, GRE Sports, Overnight. Greek Storm is coming in there. Up to the north, we have Clover NA, Trius, and Gucci all close to one another. And then up to the top right there, northeast side, Saturn, Ex-Prisoners, and Dark Esports all coming in close proximity. So, that in mind, let's see. We may have a fight happening out here soon. Saturn is making their move. They're going to be going in to grab that compound right here. And that's a good compound to hold on to. They can keep their vehicles safe out there, and yeah, we'll see what they're going to do on this next one. All right, zone is about to shift, guys. Let's have a look. Let's see where it's going to send these teams. And there we go. As you see, it does shift. It shifts away from the water, which I had a feeling it would. And these teams, you can see that they're used to this. They had a feeling where the zone was going to go, and about 80% of the teams are all in this next circle. It's the one after this one that's really going to make things interesting, in my opinion. But yeah, we've got a good zone here. Definitely going to be some fights breaking out soon. All right, back over to Saturn Esports. Let's see where they're going from here. They are moving away from Ex-Prisoners and Dark Esports. But as, yeah, like I said, these two are close to each other. Ex-Prisoners, Dark. And that's not going to happen right now. Although Amaret's going to take shots. He sees them. Had a clear shot. Had a clear view of him in the back. Not able to hit too many of those shots, though. Amaret gets his vehicle a little bit stuck. Needs to be careful. F29 against Men of 4. Boom, let's go check that out. Masood is down, and F29, you see they are in distance, in pretty close distance. They could try to push this if they had vehicles, but no, they're going to sit back and just take those free knocks when they can. They know they're reducing armor. They know they're making that team use up their heals. So obviously you are getting something out of it, even if you can't outright push it to go for the elimination. Dark against Trius. Let's see if this nade hits. If it doesn't, then we're going to move on. Nope, a little short. I think it's a little bit too far for that nade to hit. Oh, Dark Esports. Wait, are they on here? Why don't I see them? There they are. Excuse me. I'm used to them being a yellow team. Saturn against Ex-Prisoners. And I swear we had one of these guys in a fight. Oh, you know what it is? It was S-Power and Noob here taking shots from this high ground. They did end up getting a knock on Trius, who did pick that teammate up right away. Shadow, the solo, way out here, choosing to go the water route. This is another team I've had high expectations for in these matches tonight. GR Esports is a pretty good team, but they have been a little bit, they've been in some tough fights tonight, is what I'll say. They had some decent placements, but I don't think they've got too many overall frags here. But we'll see. They're a full squad coming into this next zone, so they may be able to add to their total here with some well-placed or well-timed third parties. All right, the next zone is about to shift again, guys, and there we go. It did just shift, and it went out to the coast. And look at that. It's going to stay right on top of these teams on the south side. GR, F29, Men of 4, Overnight, and those teams that were in Movatra are going to have to start moving south along the coast. Look how many teams are up here. We got Clover NA, we've got Mena 4, we've got Gucci, we got Dark Esports, SRT as a solo coming in from the edge. And it's just getting more and more clustered here as these zones are closing. So let's actually have a look at that. Let's see what Mena 4... Oh no, that's who we're just watching right now. I do want to see what they're going to be dealing with on their way in. They're going to have to start moving in this direction. And you can see F29 is standing in their way. Oh, no, excuse me. F29 is all the way on the edge. So the edge of zone is actually... my iPad just crashed. Love it. All right. Edge of zone is actually a little bit... Let's see what my phone says. I think my iPad was a little bit delayed on that. Yes, it was. Excuse me. I was looking at the wrong team. I was thinking Dark Esports. My mistake. All right, Dark Esports getting lit up out here. Noob is the last one standing, and this is a tough one for these guys, or for this solo. Noob is getting full sent on by Saturn Esports. Gets the molly dropped right on his head, and Dark Esports is going to get taken out early in this one. Oh, man. Saturn Esports with that quick molly to eliminate Saturn, or excuse me, with a quick molly to eliminate Dark Esports. And Saturn's not looking bad. You see they're running a 2-2 right now formation with these two members up top here, and then they've got their two other members down low in that compound over there. They're covering more ground. And here comes Darwin uphill. Ex-prisoners shooting up towards them. Gucci had one of the members just go down. And this is what we're going to be seeing mostly. This is mostly the kind of fights we're going to be seeing right now, is these long-range shots as teams are moving on the ground. Mikey gets a snipe to the head there on RV. Alrighty. Good shot. And Gucci is hurting a little bit right now, but they do have a compound. They are going to be able to find some hard cover in there and get themselves back up to full strength. But the push after this will be difficult. They're wedged right between two teams, and they're going to have to go right basically out here in the open to get to that next area. Ooh, 13 gets knocked by Joe. Joe is over here. All right, Sanchez gets a knock on Noob. So you see they are sending some good shots back to this compound. Noob was actually a bit away from the rest of his team. Set my map back up so I can show that off to you guys. All right, you see Trios looking down there towards Clover NA. Oh, Joe just misses opportunity. Joe doesn't have a helmet right now either. That's never a fun situation to be in. So this is a great gatekeep position that Trios is holding over Clover NA. They technically have one over Gucci too, but it's a little hard for them to see Gucci's side. Noob goes down, and Saturn Esports is bringing it to that other squad over there towards the east. Sorry, I missed which squad that was. Joe, last one here. No, Alien is alive too, although I don't see Alien. There's Alien behind him. 2v2 situation, Alien with the DBS. I like that molly through two windows. And Sekhmet is getting hit by that molly. Although only a little bit. Did immediately get out of that. Here comes Alien pushing with that DBS. Oh, Alien goes down. Joe has no HP at all. It's the blue, and Try Us gets eliminated by the blue. It's 5th stage. And you know what? Clover NA is low too, although Sanchez just gets that heal off. Oh my goodness. All right, Saturn Esports lost 2 of their members, but Fantasy and Andak are on this hill here. Or it's just Fantasy here. Andak is still holding on to that compound. Let's see what Fantasy does here. Gonna go for that. Gonna go for this compound. We have 9 teams left, 26 overall. Ace is down. Ooh, GR getting hit by F29. That's going to be where we jump to next, guys. Overnight's making their move right now. Oh my goodness, Qin flying in with the with the flipping vehicle. Oh my goodness, this push from Overnight is ridiculous. Unknown's down. Bolita and Overnight does take out Greek Storm there. What a push. Over here, F29 and GR Esports. GR just holding on right now. Pmci on Gentleman. GR still holding on. Still has a full 4-man squad. I thought that they had taken a little bit of damage on their previous rotation, but you see they have found some good safe areas. Oh, F29 comes up, almost squad wipes GR. Bonix able to take out that lone member. Wow. That F29 member tried to be real sneaky coming up like that. But I like that. That could be really, really effective if they're not expecting it. All right, so Ninja just got knocked over here. We're coming into a top 6 situation, ladies and gentlemen. Unknown gets a knock on Masood. And look at this. Unknown has a great angle on Mana 4's compound, at least the outside of it. They are going to be able to get back up to full strength. They've got... Oh no, their vehicle's been blown up. Oh man, that's going to make things tough. Oh no, they have another one. They do have another one. Oh, Qin goes down. Manitoba gets that quick thirst on them. Good shots from Mana 4 here. All right, so you see both of these teams here, Mana 4 and Overnight, are going to have to move in. Overnight does have a pretty close proximity to the next zone. Mana 4, on the other hand, are a little bit farther out. They're going to have to cross this open area to get to that next circle. Here we go. Overnight's grabbing their vehicles, getting ready to make this push. Let's show you guys what this next map is looking like before things really start taking off. I just want to give you guys a quick preview what these last 5 teams are and what the zone's looking like. All right, here we go. Overnight coming in on the edge here. And that next zone is touching water too. It's still mostly touching water. So actually, Shadow from SRT has the right idea being that far out. Pmci gets a knock on Masood of Mana 4 and gets thirsted right away. 5 teams all on top of one another here. And this would make my anxiety spike, just hearing that many footsteps around me. Oh, Gentleman with the nade gets a quick double knock. Beautiful nade there. Mana 4 down to 1. Last member, Manitoba here. GR with a beautifully placed nade. And Geechee gets lit up with a nade followed by a molly. Still 5 teams left right now, guys. We do still have solos out here. Shadow's very slowly creeping up. All right, start placing your bets now, guys. GR has the full squad right now. F29 has the slight higher ground. Overnight, they've got the accuracy right now, I feel like. This is going to be very interesting to see who comes out on top. Kyo from Overnight goes down. Nito's going to back off to get that res. Shadow peeks his head for a half second just to get some air. Peaky's kind of looking that direction, kind of not. Mostly focused on the team behind him, F29. I'm not going to lie, as of this moment, and I know I'm supposed to be unbiased being a broadcaster, I want Shadow to win this. Being a solo, staying low like they did, I love that. I really do. Mana 4, I wouldn't mind seeing Manitoba pull it out either as a solo, but it's going to be hard for them on that side. Manitoba's just going to start healing through the blue, has 3 first aid kits left. Robin gets lit up by that nade. Now it's just going to be poor left from F29. GR coming in. They are raining these nades down on teams that they're able to. Oh, Manitoba getting some revenge. He takes down Peaky. Goes down in the process. Mana 4 will take 5th place here. And that's it. F29 will get taken out by Overnight. All right, this is your top 3, guys. It's going to be Team 4, GR Esports, Team 17, Overnight, and Team 12, Spirit Ghosts. And you can see GR scrambling to get picked up. They're back up to full strength. Really isn't a team that can challenge them besides Overnight, who are being forced into this little area here. Is that nade going to do much? No, didn't quite. Kyo's coming up with that DBS. Goes down. Alien was watching and waiting. Nito now. And that is it. GR will get the squad wipe on Overnight. And it's going to be just Shadow left. And they see Shadow now for sure. Shadow's going to back off into the blue. Not give that team the frag, which is absolutely the smart thing to do right there. GR Esports, after flying under the radar a little bit for the first few rounds, will come out on top here in round 4. They're going to put up a total of 9 eliminations on their way to the win here in round 4. Second place will go to Spirit Ghosts with the solo, just staying alive. Love it. Good job there, Shadow. Living up to their name. Or maybe it was Sidekick. I got mixed up on who was left. But anyways, nice job that Spirit Ghost member. And then third place was Overnight, coming in with 5 eliminations to notch that 3rd place spot. All right, let's just scroll through. We're going to show the results just in case we need them. All right, here are your stars of the match. Fantasy from Saturn Esports gets going on award with only 3 defeats. That shows you that no one really went nuts in this match if the top fragger had three eliminations. And then Bonix from GR Esports to get the best companion with 3 revives. That's crazy to me that the top companion got more than the going all out award. Like, those numbers, you almost never expect that one on the right to be higher than the one on the left. But hey, that is what it is. You know what I mean? It means that these frags were nice and spread out. That means that we did see a lot of different members from teams. It wasn't just one member with 9 frags. It was like, smaller amounts of groups, 2 each, something along the lines of that. So we love to see it, guys. Again, nice job there at the end. GR Esports pulling one out. The surprise this match for me, Dark Esports gets eliminated early on after having 3 solid rounds in a row. But they may have done enough in those first 3 rounds to keep themselves in that top team conversation. After that last round, I definitely think they were in the top 5. right now, I think they may just be on the cusp of that in terms of being on the inside, maybe getting ready to be eliminated. So Dark Esports, make sure you guys bring that top tier effort here in this last match. This is a super important one. Some of these other teams have started to come out of left field now. Like I said, GR Esports was struggling a little bit early on. With that win now, they've got my attention. We'll see if they can maybe pull out another top position here with a good amount of frags. If they can, then I think they can get themselves in that top team conversation as well. Remember, only top 5 teams tonight will advance. It's one night of action. It's not multiple nights here in the community group. Obviously, overall for the tournament there is, but these are the qualifiers. To even get in, you have to be in that top 5 spot, and one of the lobbies will have top 6 go. So you definitely want to get in that spot. Don't even worry about getting that 6th spot. You want to just be guaranteed your spot. So yeah, I'm really excited to see how this last round is going to go, guys. We're going to have some questions answered here about some unknowns with these teams. We're really going to see some of these teams come out to play in this last one, I think. So I'm excited for it. All right, we're going to go ahead. We're going to take our last break here of the night before we get started on match 5 of Erangel. Enjoy the replays from round 4 on Vikendi. All right, we'll see you here soon. All right, guys, here we go. Fifth and final round is here. Plane is just about to be in the air. We are in lobby. And man, what a night it's been, guys. Thank y'all so much for the support y'all shown tonight. This was an awesome, awesome broadcast. Not just because of the matches, not just because of the action we saw, but because of you guys. Y'all came out, really showed that support for your team. Even if your team didn't do too well, it really, really does make a difference, that positive energy. So thank you guys, everybody who tuned in to watch this live, and you guys who are watching this on the replay. I really, really appreciate the support, guys. It really does mean a lot. Okay, so here we go. Plane path is being shown right now. As you can see, it is coming from the west side of the map, like center west going over to, or center east going over to center west. It is essentially going right down the middle. I believe that military base will be just out of reach in terms of flying directly in, but every other location should be reachable on this drop. So here we go, guys. You see teams are already on their way out. Saturn Esports looks like they were the very first ones out. All right, and it is going to be Saturn Esports taking on an early fight from what I can tell. Let's go and check that out. All right, nice shots from Fantasy. Gets the first knock and thirst and Malt done. All right, RV is down. Gucci going down one by one. Not looking too good for them. Flash and Ace are the last two left. And Ace, or Flash is actually not here. Oh no, he's on the other side. All right, so we got GR against Excel Esports. GR, you guys remember, got that win that last round. Gucci Ace is down, so Gucci down to that last member now. Dark here getting picked up, and I believe this is the homie Dark that I know. And is an easy target in the back of that buggy. Can Dark get out of that? Oh my goodness, that's scary. If I'm the down member Dark, I am just paralyzed with fear. And they will get out of that. Nice job, Melvin. That could have gone a lot worse for them. All right, guys, let's have a look at the map real quick and just show you all what it's looking like. So if you can see, or as you can see, the zone is at the top left. It's actually touching quite a bit of water on the north side. But these are the relevant teams. These are the locations of the current teams. As you can see, Excel Esports heading down towards military base to get themselves a little bit of maneuvering room, get themselves back on their feet. We also have out in Yasnaya, it looks like CBR and ex-prisoners next to each other. Let's go check that out. CBR is Clover NA. Oh, actually, Believe is in a fight right now. Only 3 members of Believe with going at it with Try Us out here in school area. Noob and Alien are the last 2 standing from Try Us. They did just lose P2. Oops, sorry, I dropped my phone. All right, cool. Let's see, Alien did end up getting healed up here. 3v2 situation. Alien just got his vision messed with. That stun nade definitely blew up in his face. All right, we got Ace of Spades, Man of 4, and Greek Storm near each other out in South Georgia Pool. That's going to be the next fight we're going to jump to. I do want to see how this goes, though. Would love to see the underdogs here, the two-man crew try us pull this out, but it really could go either way. CBR against ex-prisoners. Is that fight happening over at school? No, okay, I just wanted to be sure. Ooh, this Trios member jumped outside, and that's dangerous. He gets swarmed on by the rest of those Belief esports members. Noob's just gonna sit here and hold down the stairs. Woo! Nice pump. He's got the double pump right now. He's got a pump and the double barrel shotty. That is an ambitious combo right there. Banga just watching that edge. Just, you can see he's just sitting right there. I think we got to come back to this, guys. I just want to see what's happening with the other ones. Well, luckily we're not seeing a bunch of names pop up on the kill feed, so that's good. I think Noob could pull something out here. It's a 1v2. We saw the 1v2 get pulled off earlier for a win. Oh no, it's a 1v3. I've seen a 1v4 pulled off before, so it's not impossible. It's definitely not impossible. I watched one of the Lotus Esports members do that a few months ago. Sorry, I had the map scene up there, guys. Getting a little bit late. Caffeine's wearing off. Still looking great nonetheless. Definitely looks like there's a bit of stalemate here. Is there somebody up on the roof? There is. Noob, like, sensed it coming. See, Banga's gonna do the same thing again. Go up top, jump from the one building to the other. Alright, F29 and Dark Esports. Dark Esports are a team that I'm very curious on how they're going to perform. Let's go check it out. S-Power is taken down. S-Power was looking actually pretty good the past few rounds. We saw their name on the kill feed a lot, so that may hurt Dark Esports' chances to get themselves another top placement here. Noob from Trios finally gets taken out in that situation we were watching. Good try to them. Greek Storm. It looks like those were shots across the river, I think. Oh, SRT, what's going on here? SRT was trying to cross the river. They got seen in the water by Greek Storm. Wow, I am very surprised that they were able to see them. I mean, I guess if you go underwater, you can look and see. Quick thirst from Spooky. And SRT, even though they got a second place finish that last round, they're down to just 2 members. In a little bit of a tough spot. Frozen back behind in North Georgia Pool. May be able to creep up and help out his teammate Flyers here. But I don't know if he's going to as a solo. Alright, XP going against Believe Esports. Yeah, XP was coming in from south of school. They were up on that hill. We saw them exchanging, or we saw them in a fight with somebody else. And here we go. They are going to push school apartments. And this is going to be a good fight. This is going to be a 3v3 battle. You see Zarvi and Bird are pushing up with XP13 13 watching behind. Banga is down. Bird's going to push up over here. Pixel's going for the res. You see Bird has this nade ready. Cooking it. Here we go. Boom. Gets Banga knocked. Pixel moved away from that right away. Wow, I can't believe he didn't do more damage with that. Very surprised that wasn't a knock there. All right, Bird does end up catching Pixel, though, in the end. And here we go. Overnight coming into third party. 13 gets knocked by Nito. 13 gets thirsted. Zarvi is down 2. Kyo is going in, taking the angle here. I really love seeing how Overnight approaches this. You see their immediate go-to is to spread out and try to get better angles, even though it could cost them. Like if Kyo got caught out in the open here, obviously most likely you're going to lose that member unless someone can rush over there right away. But the way they play it, they're definitely seasoned. They know those angles where they're not exposing themselves too much. And clearly they're confident enough to not have anyone behind them because of how the zone is looking right now. So we do have Kyo and Nito here. But as we mentioned, this has kind of become a strat, or this is a strat that we're used to seeing with the pros. We've got the other folks in a different location. Oh, Unknown looks like they got disconnected. They're standing out in the open. Oh, you hate to see that. Qin is over here, though, on the hill, overwatching the area. All right, F29 against Su Supreme. F29 is only a 3-man crew here, and it looks like they're going against another 3-man team. Or they are a 3-man team now. Dark just got to knock on one of Saturn Esports members. Overnight takes down another one of the XP members. Let's go check out Dark Esports here in their fight with Saturn. Miguel just jumped out of a vehicle too fast, took himself down. Here comes Andak. And Saturn Esports wants this fight. Andak got hit with that molly. Noob gets the knock on Andak. Here we go. Chalaco against Noob. Noob is going to come out and get lit up. He allowed Darwin to see him. Noob goes down. Oh, the double knock from Chalaco. The DBS is lethal to have in that situation. And you see why. Deals with those two members of Dark Esports back to back. And all of a sudden, Pmci is the last member from Dark Esports. This is not what they expected to happen here, I'm sure. Here we go. Darwin's going for the res right now. Here comes a nade from Chalaco here in a minute. And Pmci needs a little bit of luck if he wants to make it out of this compound alive. As I say that, Chalaco drops a nade right on his head. And Saturn Esports will take out Dark Esports here. Very surprising. Dark Esports were a team I had high hopes for in this one, but that might have just sealed their fate. All right, F29 out here. Let's go check it out. Robin against Jose. Jose is down. Jian is the last one now from Su Supreme. All right, let's have a look real quick at the map, guys. Show you what we're dealing with here. All right, so that is what we're looking at. You see ex-prisoners down there to the southeast, actually not far away from another team. That team being Believe Esports. So ex-prisoners actually does make it out of that that situation that they were in with Overnight. Zarvi getting shot at here. Zarvi is barely standing. The blue's going to knock him down. Yup. It's only second zone, though, so Bird could sweep back around and try to get him picked up, but I'm not sure if that's going to be the move here or not. All right, the zone just shifted, guys. I moved away just as it was moving. Sorry about that. It is going to be centered just outside of Georgetown area, where about 70% of these teams currently were. So F29 is one of these teams right now. Zarvi got thirsted. That member that we saw got knocked. Oops, sorry. All right, surprisingly, still 13 teams left. Supreme just got eliminated out there. Ace of Spades is still a full four-man squad. Those of you guys who were curious about them. Kiddo just got it with a few shots. Immediately gets between these crates to get some cover. I believe it was the Greek Storm folks across the way that got those shots off. Bird from ex-prisoner still alive here. Moving around into the middle of zone, trying to find a safe area, and looks like he's found one. Ex-prisoners will stay alive on Bird's shoulders. All right, Excel Esports still over here as a two-man squad, and look at that. As I jump over here, Hooks gets a knock on Spooky. Saturn Esports is on the other side, so Greek Storm is actually a little tiny bit pinched here, but they do have this large compound they're holding on to. So it isn't, they aren't in too precarious of a position right now. Although you see Ace of Spades was sending shots over here. Ecog just got hit. All right, since we're not seeing too many up-close fights right now, just a lot of pop shots, I am going to show you guys the map and what it's looking like. Let's actually zoom in a little more so you can see a little bit better. All right, Men of 4 right in the middle of zone right now. Greek Storm and Saturn Esports going to challenge each other for that top spot here soon. Top spot being the north spot. Does look like there's some good compounds over there, but I think the ones who are going to have a really nice look on this entire zone is going to be GR Esports down to the south, coming off of the mountain there. But we'll see. Ace of Spades may not be looking bad too coming out of Georgie crates. They may have some good cover over there, some good vantage points they can establish. We'll have to see though. 11 teams left, 30 overall. Overnight gets a knock on Chalaco of Saturn Esports. Overnight with that DBS, that means that they have pushed this directly. Nito is hurting right now. Darwin's the last one. Tries to get some DBS damage off, but misses his shots. Overnight with a quick squad wipe over there on Saturn Esports, and they'll take that north side of the zone that Saturn was trying to hold on to. That's a pretty good position they have on the rest of these teams. Frozen from Spirit Ghost coming in. What are they gonna do here? Spazin takes out Bird, so ex-prisoners have just been eliminated. So we're down to 8 teams overall now, folks. I don't know, Scar. I think that's spelled correctly. I'm pretty sure if anyone tried to say it was wrong, it'd be really hard to disprove that. Or to prove that. Alright. Men of 4. And as this three-man squad, putting shots uphill towards GR Esports there. I think Robin was sending pistol shots in this direction. Pretty sure I just heard a pistol. Oh, Overnight gets a knock on one of the Greek Storm members. Bolita is down. Is Overnight gonna push this? It was actually Ace of Spades who got that knock. So it doesn't look like Overnight's aware that that happened. Excel Esports is sitting behind. Let's see Dark back here on this little riverbank. And Hook's down actually in the water. Staying low. I don't think Dark saw that member right there. It doesn't matter though. Flyers can't put any shots on them there. Nice shots from Dark. Takes down Frozen. Saw the head popping up. Ace of Spades has pushed up to the edge here, and that's going to spell trouble for Excel Esports. See what Hook's got. Gonna try and throw a nade over there towards Espazin. Woo, that nade did a lot of damage. Not quite able to take him down though. Crispy getting bullets flicked at him here. A few hitting him here and there. A few hitting that vehicle. Bonix on F29. Where's GR Esports? Oh, hold on. I'm missing that. That's over here on the east side of zone. F29 has lost Griechi. Robin is the last one standing from that team. Alright, so we'll come back to that. We're going to commit to the fight that we first decided to watch. Ooh, wait, Greek Storm is pushing up over on Overnight. Let's see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen. Nito's taking on all of these guys on his own. Pika actually did end up getting knocked by Unknown. And let's see, Ecog's got some nades ready to throw. They were a little bit off. Oh, the DBS from Bolita on Nito. And they are just spamming the DBS through the smoke. Here we go. They're getting forced forward. Gonna try and throw some smokes ahead to give them cover. Nito is finished off. It's a 3v2 situation here. Unknown gets taken out. This is a strong push from Greek Storm. Hewen's the last one standing. Can he do something here? He gets taken out. Great push, Greek Storm. They will rout that dominant Overnight squad. Robin has been completely swarmed by Ace of Spades members. Dark on Spooky of Greek Storm. they're not in a good spot there. They're going to have to give up that hill and come down to the water, which two different teams will be able to get free shots on them. As far as I can tell right now, Man of 4 will probably be able to see him too. Robin came out feeling like Rambo and got absolutely lit up there. Men of 4 starting to light up Ace of Spades compound. They did just get a knock by blowing up one of these vehicles. And you can see it is Espazin that's down. GR just lost Bonix. They're not in the best position on that riverbank. Dark sitting here looking uphill. Oh, I like this little spot that Dark has using the bridge. The bridge supports for cover. Not only that, give him a little bit of an angle up. Almost got that shot on ECOG. You can see SRT is on the other side of the bridge too. Trying to hit these shots. Just going a little too fast though. It was a Lambo after all. All right, here we go. Ace of Spades are pushing up. Oh, they try to push into Man of 4's compound. Masood denies him. Kiddo does make it over, though. Crispy and Yokai are both done, and that was a tough position to make a rotation out of. Unfortunate for Ace of Spades, but Kiddo has the team left alive. That has the team on their shoulders. GR lighting up Greek Storm right now. They both, in fact, only have one member left. Bolita, the last one from Greek Storm. Alien and Bolita are going to be in a 1v1 here, potentially. You see, AXL took some damage from Spirit Ghost as well. Hooks, in fact, is the only one standing from Excel Esports here. Let's see if Hooks can get this res off. And I can't tell if he's... Oh, he is getting the revive. All right, so Dark will be back up after that. SRT are going to cross the river from here. Flyers, the lone member right now, and... How will Flyers play this? Are they getting the vehicle? Yes, they're going to sit in the vehicle. That way you don't have to worry about breathing. You can heal. Alien takes out Bolita. Nice nade from Alien. Flyers was getting hit a little bit by Excel Esports and is able to get out of that. But look at this, guys. Men of 4 as a 3-man squad have the high ground. They've got zone as well. You gotta give them the advantage for that reason. 3 members there against 2 members of Excel Esports, a solo of GR Esports, and a solo of Spirit Ghosts. Yo, Spirit Ghosts getting another top 5 finish here. Even though they've gotten too many frags under their belt, they are sitting here with an elimination. As I say that, Dark is able to catch Flyers out in the open. And this is your top 3, guys. Team 10, Excel Esports, Team 18, Men of 4, and Team 4, GR Esports. I've covered all 3 of these teams before in scrimmage action. I believe Excel played under a different name, but I've seen plenty from all of these players. Very excited to see how this can go. It really could go any way here, but I do think Men of 4... Let's see. I think they are the ones who are going to be able to pull off something here. They do need to start getting some damage on these other teams, though. But they've got the advantage here with GR's back to them, and now it's going to be a 3v2 with Excel World trying to stay ahead of the blue. You see Hooks low, Dark goes down. Masood was just staring at the edge there. And now Hooks, the last one standing, is just laying down. He gets hit a little bit by Mambino. And that is it. Man of 4 able to secure the win here in the 5th and final round, putting up 7 eliminations on their way to that chicken dinner. Great job, Man of 4. Second place will be Excel Esports, putting up a total of 2 eliminations, and third place will be GR Esports with 6. Okay, there we go. Just wanted to show those results. Here are your stars of the match, ladies and gentlemen. For the last one, Chill from Believe Esports will get that going a lot of word with 5 defeats. Bird from Ex-Prisoners will get the best companion with 3 revives. And Masood will get the final elimination for Men of 4. Hey, shout out to the homies from Men of 4. One of the organizations I have covered for in the past. Good group there. A well-deserved victory is what I gotta say. I was very surprised to see Overnight get taken out in the fashion that they did. Greek Storm really surprised me there. I almost wish I had a chance to see more action from these teams, but that's just not how our format is. Remember, with these teams that did sign up this way that are not invited teams, they're part of the community, you have one night to show out. One night, 5 matches, you gotta get top 5, maybe top 6 if you're lucky. Top 5 secures you that spot. So with that in mind, looking at the list, guys, I'm going to make a prediction right now, all right? My predictions are usually bad. They usually are wrong, but we're going to do it either way. So Overnight, you got to include them in the conversation. Even though they got taken out, they had a lot of frags here. This point format absolutely does a lot for those teams who take those fights on and get a lot of eliminations to their name. So Overnight is definitely going to be a team I'm thinking will advance here. I'm looking at F29 has been looking pretty good tonight. I think they were one of the more consistent teams, even though we didn't see them get too many top placements. I do think that they were one of the more consistent teams. Looking at the list again, Dark Esports. I think they will sneak in a top 5 here because things were a little shaken up at the end there. We didn't have a team that was consistently on top here in the last one. Overnight got eliminated a little bit early. Some of these other teams, I do think that Dark Esports will sneak their way in. Team 4, Saturn Esports. I think Saturn Esports has been looking good tonight. I think they will be one of the teams. I think they'll take the 5th spot overall. And the 5th and final spot tonight, I think, will be taken by, I'm going to say GR Esports. I think that victory that they got in that last one, I could be way off base here. I think that victory they got in that last one and the top placement in that previous one, or the victory they got in round 4 and then the high placement they got in round 5, in combination with some of the eliminations they got early on, will help them. These are all just guesses, guys. We don't have live scores, but we will have the results out here soon in the PMCI Discord server. So if you're not already in there, make sure you join. The results will be out there very, very soon, and you guys can see if I'm right or wrong and if I deserve to be laughed at or praised. But yeah, guys, it was definitely a lot of fun tonight. This was the first of 3 community matches. The next 2 are going to be tomorrow night and then Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. So I hope you guys will come out for that one. Even if your team's not playing, definitely some good action to watch. Definitely good to see what some of these other teams are bringing to the table. All right, guys, we are calling it there for tonight. I really, really, once again, appreciate the support you guys come out and show. The PUBG community is amazing. I wouldn't be where I am right now if it wasn't for this community. So seriously, from me to you, thank you all so much, all right? We will see you guys tomorrow night, 9 p.m. for the Group B stages. That should be an awesome one. You guys already know we're going to have plenty of replays, other awesome stuff. Of course, plenty of action to go around, so I hope you guys will tune in for that, all right? You all have a great rest of your night, and we'll see y'all then. Have a good one. Later.